About 11 years ago, we decided to reopen Iozzo's to pay honor to my original family members that opened Iozzo's in 1930. Wow. So we do the same recipes and honor them on the wall.
Iozzo's Garden of Italy owner Katie Harris on her family's roots in the Indianapolis restaurant scene. Well, you could describe Katie as a restaurant survivor. Her business is still serving up recipes created by her family dating back to the 1930s, despite the hand the pandemic has dealt Indiana's $5 billion hospitality industry. March Madness has served as the perfect recipe for hotels and restaurants to regain at least some of their footing, giving businesses the huge economic shot in the arm they've been craving for more than a year. For a perspective on the tournament's impact and how it could be a springboard for future business, we're pleased to be joined by Iozzo's Garden of Italy owner, Katie Harris, and Iozzo's new executive chef, Alan Sternberg. And welcome to you both.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Katie, I'll start with you. Many people know of Iozzo's. It's an iconic restaurant in Indianapolis, but for those who don't, give us really a quick thumbnail of the history and the heritage of the restaurant.
Sure, absolutely. Iozzo's was originally opened by my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my great-uncle Vincent in 1930. It was the first full-service Italian restaurant in Indianapolis and was in operation for about 10 years. The restaurant closed in 1940 due to a tragic accident. And so about 11 and a half, almost 12 years ago, I decided to kind of reinvigorate the restaurant using same family recipes and honoring my family's traditions.
Yeah, we'll talk about the past year because I know it's something you'd like to forget in a lot of ways, but how challenging has the past year been for you as a restaurant owner?
Sure, I think that 2020 was definitely harder than 2009 when we opened the restaurant, coming out of the Great Recession. Back then people were asking me questions like, why would you open a restaurant at this time? But I had a really good feeling that we could make it work. I had a lot of friends and family who really enjoyed coming together for pasta dinners and wanted to make it work. Well, this year was completely different. It's how do you operate a restaurant that can't operate? Yeah. How do you keep your staff employed? How do you make sure that they are able to provide for their families when we are not able to provide our goods and services due to government restrictions? Yeah. And it was a whole new way of thinking. Before it was just us, like, how can we make this work? Right. And now it's become like a community. How can all the restaurants together make it work? How can we help each other? How can the government help step in and help us?
Give us an idea of the boost that March Madness has provided to your restaurant.
Yeah, it's been great. Our location with 5 to 7 blocks from Lucas Oil Stadium has kind of put us in a proper location to see really the economic impact of this tournament. I kind of did a quick figure, and about the 3 weeks that the tournament has been going on, we're up about 25.5% over 2019 sales. Wow. March is normally a lower time of the year for sales revenue. Due to people being out of town on spring breaks, less conventions, still that winter time where we can't use outdoor space. So this is really it's been an amazing boost to not only financially, but employee morale. Yeah. They kind of see, people coming back in, they're able to share what we love and what we do with people who, haven't experienced the restaurant or Indianapolis before. Yep.
Alan Sternberg, you're the new executive chef there. Only been there a few months. You came from Cerulean, which is an iconic Indiana restaurant as well. Talk about the kind of the vibe among restaurant workers like yourself in this environment, coming out of this environment. I'm sure you're happy to be employed coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah, it's been kind of really nice to just come into a restaurant that has a lot of energy and a lot of buzz, even though we're limited capacity here. Just walking through the dining room, it kind of brings back a semblance of normalcy. And I think every restaurant's dealing with it a little bit differently. I think some of my friends are still a little bleak. Some people I don't think are going to make it through and just are never going to reopen. And other ones I think are doing carry out. So it really is just kind of this, very personal thing to every single restaurant. And the path that they take is the one that is the best one for them. But for us, like coming into a busy restaurant that's got a lot of warmth and family and love in the air, like it's been really refreshing for me as a chef to just be part of the experience here.
Yeah, great perspective. We only have about 15 seconds, Katie. But as you look at this as a springboard, maybe to better things ahead in 2021 and beyond, do you sense that light at the end of the tunnel, maybe?
We feel it every day, and with more people getting vaccinated, I think that kind of gives them just a sense of security that we're going to be okay and we're going to get through this. And I cannot wait for the rest of 2021.
Great perspective from Katie Harris, the owner at Iozzo's Garden of Italy. Alan Sternberg is the executive chef there. Thank you to you both, and good luck not only through 2021 but beyond.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.